A single guy here at the station. Yeah, I know.
Wow, how surprising.
They're having me read this promo about Instagram. You probably didn't even know we had an Instagram, right?
Hello, Instagram followers.
But now you do. So do me a favor and go follow us at TheFan965. Win tickets, get behind-the-scenes content from the station. Plus, watch videos like Chiefs Take Tuesday and Best Bets on Sundays.
100%.
You're listening to your home for Kansas City sports. 96.5 The Fan.
Shane Company has partnered with Cupid to bring you the best Valentine's Day gifts, even if you forgot. We won't tell. From heart necklaces with sparkling diamonds to stylish gold hoops, every piece is made with love. Plus, there's still time to pop the question on the most romantic day of the year. Create your own engagement ring or pick a perfectly preset ring that's ready to go. We make it easy with gifts for every budget, in stock and ready to give, so it looks like you've been planning this for months. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Has your home been on the market without success? An expired listing can feel frustrating, but it doesn't have to be the end of your journey.
You are officially going to look like a French prince whenever we come back here on Friday. We have 2 more days of on-the-air radio content live in Netherlands, and you are Mardi Gras closely, but almost the F.
I am Mardi Gras out, right? The bug is bit me. It is Mardi Gras season down here, as we've been told. I don't know how many times we've been told it's Mardi Gras season.
After the Super Bowl, they're going to start.
They're going to start the Mardi Gras. Yeah, that's right. Every single car that we've been in has had the same story. After the Super Bowl's done, they're going to have Mardi Gras here, and all the parades are going to start. And some of them have already started. Right?
Sunday's the Super Bowl, and then Monday they're going to start having like bigger parades.
Bigger parades, yes, the bigger parades. Like the 120,000 people are coming to this. Okay,
and then Mardi Gras is actually on Fat Tuesday.
It is. That's when it ends. That's the final day. You get to eat a king cake and have a plastic baby or something like that. So, because I got a king cake in the room last night, I'll just say that.
You got it DoorDashed?
No, I took it from the party the other night. You remember when they had that grocery
right.
store that all the media was looting in that
that was
party?
An odd
right?
thing.
No, it wasn't. It was watching the media do exactly what they do. Freeload to a different extent, okay?
Well, it was great.
It was unbelievable.
So to paint the scene, at the media party, they had like different themed places. And one of the places was a grocery store. And we got in there, and it was like pandemonium. And I looked at Bob, and I was like, is this like a looting theme? Like, I feel kind of like awkward in here. And he's like, I don't really know what's going on. And then some guy came up to us like, hey, here's a bag. Take whatever you want. And I'm like, just got here. I don't really want to carry the bag around the whole time. And then like I started looking around. I'm like, there's really like nothing here that I want. It was all stuff to take home and bake. So
right. It was like fish fry, like bags of fish fry.
Or like how to make your own
beignets.
Like
there was a bag of red beans. Like that was it.
Yeah, and they had like their Louisiana, like it's called like Crystal's like hot sauce. But I was like, at first I literally did think people were stealing. Then they were like, no, you can take whatever you want. And everybody started like loading up their bag, and then they started to get like the realization, like, wait a minute. Oh, I have to make all this stuff.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not even at my own house. So I thought that was like really awkward that they were wanting us to just like load up. So then, sir, you can have my bag. I'm okay.
Yeah, so that they had a baked goods section in the back. And they had like some cookies and king cakes and whatnot. So I got the king cake out last night, which I don't know. It's like a cinnamon roll with icing. It's okay. It's whatever. And on the thing it says beware of plastic baby. I'm like, well, beware of plastic baby. I guess when you get the plastic baby in the king cake, you're crowned the king for the next Mardi Gras or something like that. I'm just making that up. I
think you have to provide it for the next year.
Well, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is. Like I said, I'm just making things up.
Or you're about to have a third.
Maybe, yeah. Congratulations. But it said be careful of plastic baby, and there was, of course, a plastic baby on top of this, little king cake. So I had a little bite of that last night. But yeah, the Mardi Gras thing is happening. But 120,000 people are coming to New Orleans for the Super Bowl in a dome that seats 75,000 people. So there's a lot of people that are coming down apparently that don't have tickets. And I saw yesterday ticket prices are really starting to plummet, if you want to use air quotes to define plummet.
What, they've gone from $3,500 to $3,000?
They're right about the $3,000 mark to get in right now. And I think last year they said the get-in price was like $5,000 or $6,000 to get in. And obviously the stadium is a lot bigger than what we saw in Las Vegas. And people are trying to, portray that as Chiefs fatigue. I've seen a lot of the headlines.
Is bigger than Vegas?
10,000 people more than what Las Vegas
realize
seats.
that.
Yeah, it's a huge, huge building. It's one of the biggest, Super Bowl sites. It's the size of Arrowhead, right?
Yeah.
And so they're going to have 76,000 people in there, but they're trying to portray this as Chiefs fatigue, right? And that's every headline. And people, my sister's sending it to me. I got friends sending it to me from around the country. Like, I guess people are tired of watching the Chiefs. And I'm like, well, see, that's the clickbait nature of the business in which we live. That is a lie. People are not tired of the Chiefs. Judge the television ratings, and you will see everybody watching. The only team to have an uptake in their playoff game watching this year, the Kansas City Chiefs. So people are not tired of the Chiefs. They're not interested in Philadelphia, maybe. But it got me to this thinking yesterday, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, and I don't know how you guys in Kansas City feel about this as well, because I can tell you right now, I'm tired of talking to Chiefs about the Chiefs to non-Chiefs fans because it's becoming the same song and dance over and over and over and over again. And quite frankly, sometimes I just want to fight somebody when they come at me with this nonsense about the Chiefs and the referees and the cheating and all this kind of nonsense that we've been living through and dealing with for the last couple of weeks.
Bob the badass.
I'm like, I'm just done.
Yeah,
I'm just done. If you're not a Chiefs fan, man, like I just don't want. I don't want to have a conversation with you anymore.
Yeah.
It's a waste of my time.
If you're an Eagles fan, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Well, I'm not going to go that way, but if they
Travis
want
Kelce's probably gonna retire. You want to settle this in the streets?
yeah, that's.
You want to go to the French Quarter?
Well, I mean, Travis Kelce's not retiring. Andy Reid's not going anywhere. This team's not going anywhere. They're not cheating.
I didn't
nobody's
hear no
tired of
bell.
them. Come on, man, square up.
Yeah. Well,
I
Josh
love it. I'm
Allen
right
got
there
the
with
first
you,
down.
man.
I'll kick your ass.
I'm right there with you, though, man. It's frustrating.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's I don't know. I kind of love it. I guess I'm the opposite. Like, I don't know. Like, when someone's like, yeah, well, Josh Allen got the first down, I'm like, well, he didn't get game one when he had the ball with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. And then it's just to me, the satisfaction is when they hit you back with oh, I guess I didn't realize that. Like, there's a lot you're not realizing because, look, I don't disagree with people that say they're tired of watching the Chiefs. If you're tired of watching the Chiefs, then you need to blame the NFL and how it works because the NFL knows who their number one sell is.
Right.
They're playing their dominant card every single chance they possibly can get. And the only reason that you're only seeing the Chiefs 6 times on national television is because those are the rules. And if there weren't rules, the Chiefs would be on probably 9 to 10 national televised games, which technically they kind of are if you count like the 2:35 games or you count like the 3:30 games, I guess you would call those.
Right.
But, again, they're not, like, considered Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, or Amazon games or whatever they may be. So I get it that there's probably some people that are like, man, it's like every time I turn my TV on, it's like it's the freaking or the Chiefs, man. Like, it's every single time. And it's like, yeah, well, sorry. The number one player in the league is on that team, and the league's owner and officials want him on the TV because not only that, but his number one teammate's going to bring a possibility of an icon pop star as well, and we know that brings an attention. That's not a shot at anything the Chiefs do. That's just the way the business model works. When you have something that is attractive and wanted, people will gravitate towards it, whether you, the fan, like it or not, because there's other people that walk this God's green earth that are outside of the realm of you that might like something that maybe you don't. So the 6 to 7 people that have said I'm tired of the Chiefs, we had a guy yesterday, though, because to give credit where credit's due, there are a lot of Chiefs fans down here.
Ton down here.
We had a guy down yesterday just started, like, pumping his fist like Arsenio Hall back in the 90s, and he was like, Chiefs, baby. He's like, I'm wearing my Andy Reid Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, there you are.
Yeah.
Like, they pop up out of nowhere. But, yeah, I mean, like, I don't disagree that people are tired of it. But, again, it's not like anything we did. It's the NFL that's doing it because, look, I'm tired of watching Dallas.
We've been tired of watching Dallas for 40 years, but the problem is Dallas doesn't give us anything, right?
Yeah.
And Dallas sucks, and they're not a good team, and they've got a charlatan owner, and
they sell.
Big top, and they sell.
And they sell.
And they sell.
It has nothing to do with them winning or losing. They sell, and they will always sell because if you look at the numbers this year, we saw them, the third highest viewed game, or maybe the second was Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
And it was Dallas versus Chicago?
Giants.
Yeah, nobody cared about that game. It was Daniel Jones versus Cooper Rush.
Yeah, but I don't know if you heard what Peyton Hendershot, the Chiefs' backup third-string tight end, fourth-string tight end,
said
that
man
yesterday.
Talked like that
he was comparing the two places because he played in Dallas, and he goes, Kansas City's all about football and winning football games. Dallas is all about the show, and that's what we've been saying. I mean, you don't have to be a member of the Dallas Cowboys and somebody who lives in Dallas to understand that's pretty much a fraudulent franchise. That is a front for Jerry Jones to make money. It's not a football team designed to go out there and win football games. The proof is in the pudding. Dallas has been an irrelevant mess for 30-plus years, but yet they've got the show. They've got the showman in Jerry Jones. He's like the Mardi Gras guy. He's leading the parade out there and making people believe
now
that good
Dinger
things
looks
are
like
happening.
a wet biscuit.
Yeah, so you got that guy out there who only cares about being in the limelight and being a star. And the NFL continues to oblige, and people continue to watch Dallas. So, if you're tired of something in the NFL, it should be Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys lying to the American public that they're actually a football team, because the Dallas Cowboys are not operating like a football team. And that's, kind of a loose way of what Peyton Hendershot said yesterday. He goes, I just come here and it's all about football. It's all about winning. It's all about football. It's all about winning. And Dallas was all about the show, signing autographs and taking pictures. And so you understand another reason why the Kansas City Chiefs continue to be on top, because their occupation is football and they focus on football, where Dallas focuses on anything but football. So if you got a problem, with the Chiefs or whatever, you can deal with the Chiefs, as Mitch said, but the NFL continues to put them on and will until people stop paying attention and stop watching.
Or you can deal.
You can deal. Let's go. I bet you I get Mitch out here. Mitch and I go out here clean house.
You want talking to this microphone? You want my backup mic?
That's right.
Test. 1, 2. Man, I love it, though, because it's so weird because, we saw this coming. We talked about this, and we are live broadcasting from Radio Row in New Orleans, thanks to our friends at Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of your Kansas City Chiefs. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy, drink responsibly. But we said this, the talking always kind of, kicks up around yesterday and today. And then by the time it really gets juicy, you get to Saturday, and the game's here by Sunday. So this is no surprise that people are going to start, spouting off that they don't want to see this, they don't care about this. I think yesterday it says he's a neutral football fan. I never really understood what that meant. Neutral football fan from New Orleans.
I mean, if I'm not a fan of a team, most NFL games are pretty boring.
I guess,
so how do you be a neutral football fan?
So I guess the way that I would explain this in my regards is I would say that I am a neutral NBA fan. But
Okay.
I find it very interesting and I find it entertaining, but I don't really necessarily have a team that I gravitate towards. So what I do is I kind of use the outside air to figure out where I lean towards certain, matchups in the playoffs. Like last year, I was like, let's see if Luka can get his team to the finals. This is one of the storylines. Can Luka do it when it matters?
Sure.
And he did. And then in football, he's like, I've lived here my whole life. I'm not really a football. Like, I don't have the Saints per se. And he's like, but man, he's like, a lot of people don't like you guys. I was like, yeah, dude.
That's true.
I was
Yeah,
like, for sure.
yeah.
He goes, it kind of makes you want to root for the bad guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
and we're not even bad.
And
We
we're
didn't
not
even do anything
bad.
He's like,
Yeah.
he goes, yeah. He's like, I had some people in here the other day. He goes, oh man, they were sick of you guys. And I was like, well, what do you mean by that? He goes, I think it's just because you guys keep winning. I was like, exactly. What it is. So.
Yeah, nobody gets sick of a loser because you don't pay any attention to the loser. You hate us because you ain't us,
Well.
and that's ultimately where we are, with this entire Super Bowl week. So, yeah, the non-Chiefs fans, man, it's like, all right, enough. Stop talking about the AFC Championship game. Stop telling me about the refs. Stop telling me about all this. Look at the big picture and realize why the Kansas City Chiefs are here. They just know how to get it done when other teams don't. And Peyton Hendershot, thank you yesterday for being open, honest, and real when you were comparing the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs, because I think it sends a message to the rest of the NFL why the Chiefs are always on top, why they dominate, and why they do what they do, because it's all about football and nothing else inside those walls for the football side of things.
Football and winning.
That's it.
And you can hear that football game on 96.5 The Fan, because big game coverage on 96.5 The Fan is brought to you by Community American Credit Union, member owned, open to all, invested in you. Join today at communityamerica.com. Coming up on the other side, a former NFL coach of the Atlanta Falcons, Mike Smith. He'll sit down with us and chop a little shop of what the NFL and the Super Bowl means for Kansas City versus Philadelphia here on 96.5 The Fan, your home for Kansas City Sports.
You're listening to Fesco and
You're clear.